What's good? All right. What's good, everybody? Overside Kamari, what's good, man? Man, I got seven. Hey, this is pretty cool. I got more likes than I got viewers. I got eight likes and 3 viewers. How that work, man? How does that work? But what's good with everybody, man? Young Merv the Cut, man, what's good, man? So salute for nine, RIP, Kobe, GG, and the other passengers, absolutely. Um, what's going on, TZ? What's going on, TZ? Frank, Phil, J, 508, boxing, Cowboys for life, and KC. What's good? Donald, the 64-year-old G. What's good? We got the member of the channel, Jeff, the producer. Retros for life, 79 boxing. Salute to you. Ronald Finkley, salute to you. Bob Collins, Melvin Jackson. Man, how do you say this? Ajuka Jab. Salute to you. Harold Jones, what's good? William Collins, Duke in the building. What's going on, Big Duke? Salute for nine and salute my LDBC brothers. That's Real Rap, BFTB, P Money, and Jay Good. Yes, sir. Drink more water. What is good with you, man? Salute to the channel member. Drink more water. What's going on, Real? Hey, man, I'm supposed to call you Real Pitbull, but I got the number. I'm definitely gonna drop the line. What's going on with you, sir? Love it or hate it TV, Cool Breeze. What's going on? Marlon Soul, Icy Sims. What's good? Yes, man. Let's get them likes up, man, as people come on in the building. Cool Breeze, what's happening? Hate it or love it. Mad Block Entertainment. Shout out to both you members and Drink More Water, the member, lowest common denominator boxing. Welcome in those green dots coming in the building. What's going on? Lowest common denominator boxing, the home of the U.S. Home of the demographic, man. That should still be cracking me up. So what's good to everybody else, man? Greetings, Gregory Wyatt. What's going on? Down G Grant said, I hear you now. You hear me now? You couldn't hear me before? I'm a little bit slow. What's going on? That's good, the Real Pitbull. Jeff Cheese, Reggie Cheese, what's going on, man? Yeah, Brian Taylor, yeah, definitely. R.I.P. Kobe. And Ivy Webb, what's good with you, man? So yeah, hey, for the people in the Patreon, I did a different video than I was going to do today on the Patreon, but I uploaded a video on the Patreon about Kobe. But the things with the Patreon is talking about life lessons and what you can get from it. And man, I think the title is enough for people to know what my point was. But it talked about Kobe Bryant and his professionalism, his dedication to being a father. And just him seeming to be somebody who's really, really focused on being the best it can be and working, extremely hard at perfecting and perfecting the things that he's working on. And, man, it's just, there's a lot of things people can learn from the life of Kobe Bryant. And actually a lot of young athletes too. Athletics is interesting and is unique in that way, man, because you can really you can see how hard work and being focused and being dedicated to a goal can really pay off, and it pays off more quickly in athletics than it does in other areas because this is typically something that you do when you're young. But hey, man, it's real. I really feel for his wife. I really feel for his daughter and for the families of the other people that were lost in that accident. It's a very sad thing, man. Ron Finkley said, rest in heaven, Kobe and daughter. May they stay embraced and happy in heaven together, looking down on the family. Absolutely. Real people say, hey, my brothers of all colors, my condolences to all in the U.S. for the passing of the great Kobe. We all hurting. Yeah, it's bad. It's man, it kind of hit me sideways, but the thing is this the older you get, the older I get, or the older you'll get, the more this stuff happens. It's not, I remember when it was like, man, Biggie died. What? You get this feeling of like this empty feeling, like something that you expect to be around and something you're used to being around is gone. You just feel a void. Underground Salem was about to watch Patreon and the live start, so I'll watch it after the suit. That's what's up, man. Thanks, Underground Asylum, man. But yeah, I break it down over there. But let's talk a little boxing. There's a lot of people talking about Kobe, and I didn't really want to do it on the YouTube channel too much because I don't know, man. It's just some don't quite feel right about that to me. Yeah, and absolutely, Drury Hines said, "May God bless the passenger's family after that horrid accident." Yeah, it's tough, and hey, man, it makes me thankful. Man, that's surreal. It's surreal. That's the word I was looking for, man. Said lowest common denominator. Say, yeah, it really, real talk. It didn't think it hit me like that. Yeah, man, it's because something's just missing. It's like just something is, and it's the suddenness of it. Like you don't expect to see that coming. Like Ali, when Ali passed away, you expect to see it. You expected it, right? Because it's like he's been sick for a lot of years. But when somebody that is relatively young or somebody, recently retired, from basketball, when Kobe was 41 years old, you just didn't expect it. It hit you from nowhere. Boxing, Danny Swift Garcia not on the A-listed 147. Why wouldn't he be, man? I think he deserves to be considered. I think he deserves to be considered on the A-listed 147. I don't know too many people that are going to beat Danny Garcia at 147. I would put him up there at 147. I'm gonna look at the chat from this from my screen because I think it's a little quicker. I'm getting this stuff real time. Yeah, man, Danny's a very tough out, man. Absolutely. But what Terence Crawford was talking about though, with Terence Crawford. He said, "Oh, Callie Nigam said, unfortunately, I lost a loved one today, and one day everyone in here will become the person that someone has lost." Yeah, man. See, the thing is that, man, I really don't want to talk a lot about this, but I kind of knew that it wasn't going to be something you could really avoid. But that's why you say, man, shout out to my man. I don't know if he's in the chat right now, but Ron Finkley and I went back and forth on some notes. It's like you mourn the people that you don't mourn the everybody's going to die. You know what I mean? So it's like the way that they passed, and I would hate to to imagine the fear that was in their heart and when it was happening, and that's I couldn't imagine that. But everybody 100 years from now that's alive, that's right here, is all going to be, we'll all be gone. So, that's why I really feel like most of the energy that I would like to push it towards is the younger child, his youngest daughter and his wife and his mother and his father and people that were close to him and people that really loved Kobe Bryant and felt, were really, because there's a lot of really diehard Kobe Bryant fans, and for them, it can only imagine how, like, it's just such a shocker, man. He said, Daryl Hodges, I'm going to be remembered as a good person. All I do is good for people. Hey, man, just do what you can do, man. You know what I mean? Certain point in time, we all going to be forgotten. Real Rap said, Fanon, for real, bro, very surreal and very numb right now. We have to stay positive as we can be. Yeah, Hey, man, go hug your kids, man. Go hug your kids, your mother and your father and everybody around you. But look, wanted to switch it to boxing, man. Switch it to boxing. My man, God, where is it, man? I lost the comment. The real Pitbull said Danny Swift Garcia is not the A-list in the welterweights. I mean, I think he's probably the number 5. He's probably the number 5 welterweight, I would say. Real Pitbull said Crawford. Let's switch that Crawford and Spence, man. I know you got that. I know you like Spence. I know you like Crawford. Spence, Crawford, Pacquiao, Porter, Ugas. I would put Danny Garcia over Ugas right now. Ugas ain't got any, doesn't really, dang, how many really good wins does Danny have at welterweight? So, yeah, that's a good point. I mean, but I would put him up there in the top. Yeah, but I think he's a tough fight for anybody. Just for real. He's a tough He's absolutely a tough fight for everybody. Hey, man, and Gregory Wyatt, much love in that super chat, man, said, smash that like button and tweak the algorithms. Yeah, man, I need some help on my algorithms. Always need some positive help on the algorithm. Yeah, smash that like button. Yeah, definitely smash the like button. We got like 219 people in here. We got 107 likes. Let's get the likes up. That'd be great. Gotta put Danny over. Marcus Wall said, gotta put Danny over Ugas. I would. Said, I am taking firm. Oh, you're gonna redo that. Yeah, man. But anyway, man, Crawford saying the fight was boring. Come on, man. Like, why does Bud do that, man? Why is Bud the guy that's always got to be throwing spitballs from the back of the classroom? That's what I don't get about Bud. Like, why? What good does that do you, man? Real Goalkeeper said, what up, Fanon? I'm in here laid up with my girl. Hey, there you go. Hey, man. Hey, take advantage when you can take advantage, home. T-Bud's a hater. Look, man, yeah, Bud does behave like a little bit of a troll there, man. Like, you don't have to say everything that you think, bro. Bro said Fanon, Bud always throwing shade. Yeah, man, like, why? Why do you got every fight that somebody fights, there's Bud making some silly ass emojis, putting some silly ass emojis out there? I don't get it, man. How about just, congratulations, great fight. Hey, man, it was a tough fight, all that, whatever. Marcus Wall says, sick of Bud trolling, man. Fight somebody worthy. Yeah, man, much love in that super chat, man. I appreciate you guys supporting the super chat. Thank you very, very much. Spaz Tech. Crawford number 1, Spence number 2, Pacquiao number 3, Porter number 5. You skipped the number, Spaz Tech. No, you didn't. I skipped the number. Sorry. Crawford 1, Spence 2, 3 Pacquiao, 4 Porter, 5 Thurman, 6 Garcia. Why in the world would you put Spence? Why would you put Crawford over Pacquiao and Spence when he ain't fought no welterweights? You just want that boy to be up there, man, trying to start some shit. Crawford number 1. There you go. I was waiting for the GOAT. Is that a GOAT? Oh yeah, real pit bull. He up there got the GOAT on that man. Cowboys for life. In case he keep up the great work. Appreciate you for 9816. Thank you, man. Hey, and it's not in here. I was out here repping KU. I know 816 is the Missouri side, dog, but my wife still got a 913. And I was out there. He said should be a donkey. Rob Bakley said should be a donkey. Man, these people out in Texas, boy, they was hot, dog. When I'm walking around with this KU basketball shirt on, they don't like that. They're like, criminals start throwing chairs. Nice brawl they broke out. Yeah. That brawl happened after KU whooped y'all's behinds. Don't act like you mad at it for real. You just mad that KU came down here to Texas, handed y'all that quick whooping, and walked up out of town, dog. they handed Texas, man. Y'all know y'all can't beat no KU. Ain't no Texas, ain't no basketball team in Texas gonna beat KU. A little ass, itty bitty ass state got a squad that is better than any college basketball team y'all have had, except for maybe when Durant was at Texas. Real Rap said Bud is frustrated right now because he knows he's in the effed up situation and events through social media. Because deep down, he knows he should have signed with the PBC. No, I mean, dude, there's just some people that are just generally some sarcastic jerks. Much love, man. And it is much appreciated, man. Much appreciated, man. Because I added a cost center. Y'all hold on one second, man. Let me get out of this. I added a cost center to the channel. I got a cost center because this stuff we're gonna do on Patreon, man. We're producing these documentaries, and I just don't have enough time in my day to do the editing and all that stuff. So I'm working with somebody to do. I'm doing like putting it together, and they're gonna help me, man. So I appreciate you guys, man, because we definitely trying to get to the point where we can sponsor some other people, man. Marlon So Icy Sims, we got him in his last fight. I'm sure Marlon will let me know when the next time you fight, when your next fight is. Once it's announced, then we're gonna kick out again. But so it's your super chats and all that stuff helps, man. We really do make it move, and we try our best to make it work, man. Live Live says, "Sup, Fanon, sad day, R.I.P. Black Mamba and his daughter, as well as to the others. Absolutely, rest in peace. We ain't in here. What is this? We in here. Oh, we in here repping hard. Yes, sir. I think he put an 8. I was like, what is 8 in? 8 we eating here repping hard, or that's not it. 8 hard. What's going on? But we in. I think you mean we're in here repping hard. Yes, sir. Nino Brown boxing. Eric Bowe never made. Oh, okay. That ain't for me. Let me make sure I caught up with everybody. What's going on, Hellcat? So what's up, Fanon? Crawford lower than Ugas in the welterweight division. I mean, I would put him number 3. I think he rightfully deserves to be in the number 2 position in the welterweight division. I think for length of championship, for the length of the championship, but not from the he hasn't fought anybody at welterweight, and I don't believe that, man. Real Rap said Louisiana in here deep. What's good? LCD. Lowest common denominator. So yeah, man, I just don't get why he feels the necessity to clown like that, man. It's just what's the payoff? What exactly is the payoff for that? Can somebody help me and let me know what exactly the payoff is for that? Where is this? Hold on one second. Yeah, this is the hold on. Man, I ain't seen Fahim Sator in a minute. I'd be wanting to hit. I want to catch Fahim Sator on something. Jay Cooley said, "Desperate." Okay, here you go. Sorry about that, man. I had a little bit of a Southern South fans need to go on radio silence on Bud until he fights somebody. Treat him like we do AJ. Stop caring. Yeah, it's tough, man. Nino Brown said, "As much as I hated Pac is number 1. He beat Keith Thurman, and Keith Thurman beat Danish. Nah. Doesn't work like that, Nino Brown. Why would he be number 1, dude? Why would he be number? Why would he? And man, and honestly, man, I'm sorry, I forgot to do this, man. Condolences to my man Cali Enigma, who said he lost a loved one today. Condolences to you, my man. I'm sorry that left my mind. That left my mind a little too quickly, and it shouldn't have. My apologies. I meant to give you, to share my condolences with you. Bud ain't getting no credit for knocking out lower level fighters, man. Look, man, all I know, drink more water, is this. I know this. Jarrett Hurd is not the number 1 middle 154 pounder. I know who the top 154 pounder is. See, I know how to get under Nino Brown's skin. The number 1 154 pound fighter is Jermell Charlo. Jermell. It is not Jarrett Hurd. It is not J-Rock. It is not Rosario. It is not your precious 154 pound division. Belongs to Jermell Charlo. Now, do you hate that? Do you hate that? Let me see. Do you hate that? Tell me if you like that or if you hate that. I need inquiring minds need to know, dog. He said he took Keith Thurman beat Danny, beat Porter. Porter beat Danny. Errol Spence beat Porter and beat Errol Spence Jr. beat Porter, and he beat Kell Brook. Okay, so there you go. And how you gonna be the number 1 guy? Let me not make an argument that I don't want to run myself into. However, because that would contradict something else, so I'll leave that argument on the plate. See how I do? So y'all need to do that sometime. See, I was about to jump out there and make an argument and say something. And if I would have said it, I would have been like, dang, I'd be opening myself up to somebody else saying something. Because what I was going to, and I'll tell you, here's an example of it, of making sure you watch your arguments. Y'all dummies out there need to watch your arguments. I was going to say to Nino Brown, what's going on, Shepherd King? I was gonna say, Nino. He said Jermell good. He got the belt for now. Yeah, now is it. That's all there ever is right now. Okay. There's all there isn't. All you have is right now. And right now is Jermell. But you didn't tell him if you like it or not. You said, as much as you hate to admit it, did you hate saying that? Or did you not mind saying that? I told you though. I want to tell you I told you. I hope J-Rock don't take the rematch. I want to see Undisputed. Nah, he's gonna get that rematch. He's gonna take that rematch. No doubt about it. He said, that's why much respect. Hey, I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, see what I was going to say, just so you know where I had to back up, because I was going to say Errol Spence Jr. has 2 belts and Terence Crawford only has 1. But see, that doesn't work, because if I said that, then I would have to, then how could I say that Deontay Wilder is the number 1 heavyweight and number one heavyweight, because Anthony Joshua has 3. So I've got to make sure that I use something other than that, because I don't want to come off hypocritical. So what I will say is, and I do believe is true, Errol Spence Jr. is the longest reigning. He's unified, and he's the longest reigning champion in the division. He had his belt before Manny Pacquiao did. Manny Pacquiao also lost. You pointed out who he beat, but Manny Pacquiao has also lost to Jeff Horn, didn't he? Jeff Horn. Jeff Horn ain't some big killer. So he lost to Jeff Horn at welterweight. I'm sorry, man. He took an L not too long ago, back in 2017. I do believe it was around the December time frame of 2017. Somebody said, I forgot. Obasi said, I forgot Thurman, so Crawford is number 6. Nah, man, I would put him over Thurman because Thurman just lost. That's what it is. Sounds like it's no number 1. No, it sounds like the number 1. It's in number 1 in a weight class. There's got to be a number 1 in a weight class. Okay. We're not talking about, who there has to be a lineal champion. There doesn't. That shit could be sitting there. Anyway, but you got 4 people. Somebody's got to be the number 1 guy. Okay. Somebody has to be it, because you got to number them. 1, 2, 3, 4. I would just go with the longest reigning champion and being a unified champion. I say that's a little bit. I say that's and having fought better competition and beat better competition. Therefore it's Errol Spence to me. Eric Bowden says Spence Jr. is the number 1 longest reigning current welterweight champion. Yeah, absolutely. What's going on, Narco Champion TV? But absolutely great point, Eric Bowden. Eric Wall said, I'm so sick of the lineal crap. Yeah, man, that's playing. Man, seriously, that's disrespectful to Deontay Wilder, that lineal stuff. Because ain't nobody trying to fight, and nobody trying to fight for the lineal. You're getting paid for the belts. Your job is to fight for the belt. So they want to hand somebody something that is just, really the accolade itself is handed to him by media people. It ain't something he really fought for. Or he didn't fight for that specifically. Bud is not number 1 because of his overall competition. I agree. Well, Pac has the best the 147-pound resume and the best competition. How do you figure that, man? You want to talk about some shit he did like 10 years ago? Dude, he lost to Floyd Mayweather Jr. at welterweight. He lost to Tim Bradley at welterweight. He lost to Jeff Horn at welterweight. I do believe he might have gotten knocked out at welterweight against Juan Manuel Marquez. Okay? Stop, man. Juan Manuel Marquez was at 147. Oh, what was Tim Bradley was at 147? Yeah, so come on, man. Come on, nah, dude. Stop. Nah, you just don't want to give Errol Spence. You must be from Ohio. You must be, I knew you was a closet PBC hater. I know you. I'm taking Black Fight Fan TV shtick. I can't do that. Let me back off that. Marcus Walls, Porter's resume is probably most proven. Nah, man, I think that's cool, Nino. You have to be realistic. On paper, he did lose to Bradley, but we know he didn't. No, he lost. No, he lost. That's how that goes, man. I don't do that on this. I don't do that on this channel, man. I do not do that on this channel. Okay. If you lose the fight on paper, your ass lost that fight. It's just what it is. If he won another, he got it back and he beat him afterwards, but he lost that fight, man. And honestly, man, I don't understand how people. All that. If he was robbed, nah. Pacquiao's a good fighter, man, but Pacquiao also didn't look, man. Pacquiao, man, that body shot really did dang near crippled Keith Thurman. But that's his Achilles heel. Other than that, man, he was taking a lot of straight rights. He just didn't look that good, man. Nah, I can't do that, man. What's the set criteria? There is no set criteria. I don't know. I didn't put any set criteria out there. I'm looking at, I have all of the data that is available is the criteria. Your analysis of whatever criteria you want to have. Okay. Yeah, Frank Sparty. What's going on, Frank Sparty? Said Pacquiao isn't as fast as he used to be. Yeah, man. He's getting caught. Them straight rights was right down the boop. He was getting hit consistently, man. What's my criteria? Let me think. Who is the champion? Who's the champion? Who's the longest reigning champion? Who's fought the best who's beaten the best competition? And it's got to be within a reasonable amount of time, okay? And who's from Texas? And who's from Texas? Since you want to know what my criteria is, I'm just gonna throw that in there. And if you're from Texas, it helps. Now I'm not telling the truth about that last one. He wanted Thurman ducked. Yeah, of course he did. Yeah, man, but drink more water, not drink more water. This is Nino Brown. But Nino Brown, you got the right to your own opinion, man. You got the right to your opinion. I don't have a problem. The real Pitbull said, please put Pac-Man on Bud. Dude, they don't want it. Bob Arum doesn't want the fight. He cares too much for Manny Pacquiao. He cares too much for Manny Pacquiao. He did not want to see Manny Pacquiao beaten up, and he didn't want to see Terence Crawford become a superstar. He just doesn't want to see it. It's like, why am I make him one? Nah, I don't like that. I don't think so. Real rap, Fanon, Jermell needs to pay J-Rock step-aside money, then guarantee they fight after Rosario. Man, he ain't taking it, dude. Telling you, J-Rock ain't taking that money. And I don't know if Jermell got that type of dough. I mean, I don't think Jermell making $1 million. I don't think Jermell is making $1 million. Well, he might be. He's champion. He might be getting, probably is getting some good dough. But enough to be throwing cash out, man, go ahead and just let them dudes fight, and you get the winner. I think first of all, I think Jermell deserves somebody he can just knock off real quick. Beat somebody up late. Oh, I guess he did have one. He just had that. Because it was Tony Harrison, then he knocked out Cota, and then he fought Tony Harrison again. Bud can't beat. Matter of fact, that might be good. Shoot, he need to give Tony Harrison a rematch. Need to give Tony Harrison a rematch, man. Let's get the third fight going on. I wouldn't mind seeing that. I wouldn't mind seeing that fight at all. I think that would be a good fight for a rematch. Charlo Lubin, yeah, man, I take Charlo Lubin. Tunnel Vision said Fanon Rosario made it clear he wouldn't be fighting Charlo anyway. Yeah, he don't want that smoke. I remember that. Good. Hey, thanks for reminding me, man. Thank you for reminding me. Yeah, but I would love to see Jermell Charlo fight Tony Harrison again. That's what I would like to see. Jermell Charlo them to. It's 1-1. It's 1-1. It's 1-1 running back, dog. That's a tie, man. Last time I checked, 1-1 is a tie. You know what I mean? 1-1 is a tie. Hurd, Lubin versus Crawford, man. Crawford don't want no Lubin. Crawford doesn't want to fight no Erickson Lubin. No, Terence Crawford, stay away from Erickson Lubin, man. But I would love to see that trilogy. I would love to see Jamal Charlo fight Demetrius Andrade. I would too. Except for these dudes out here telling these damn stories that he was offered $12 million. He was asked for $12 million for get the fuck out of here. That dude wasn't offered jack shit for that fight. They didn't want that fight. If they were willing to take $12 million to get a fight with Jamal and Demetrius Jamal and Canelo, they would have had that fight years ago. He didn't want that fight. They didn't want that fight at 154. They don't want that fight at 160. They ain't gonna want it at 168. They want to pick and choose cats that he can have an easy win over, or not an easy win. I wouldn't say easy, but that they know he's going to beat. That ain't no given for Jamal. That ain't no given that Canelo's going to beat Jamal Charlo. Out of Buddha, man, I don't think Hurd looked good. I don't think he looked poor. I agree with what Black Fight Fan TV was saying. I think he was just, dude, he wasn't the main event in the fight. He was he came in on the undercard. He came on the undercard and fought a guy that he knew that was easy, that he could beat. It's a comeback fight after losing. And hey, man, and if there's anybody that deserves an easier fight, man, it's Hurd put some work in, man. So he went out there, he's practicing his trade. He treated it like a little bit of a sparring match. The fight to me looked like it was in 3 parts. He started out working on moving backward and sticking a jab. Then after that, he moved. Then he worked on staying on the inside, slipping and countering on the inside, getting a little body work in. And then after that, he was like, all right, I got my rounds in. Let me try to get him out of here and see if I can get a knockout. Seems like he was in total control of that fight, doing what he wanted to do, that he had a game plan when he went in there on things he wanted to work in, and he got the rounds. He got the rounds in. And he really didn't take very much punishment in the fight in either 2 of those phases. He didn't take a lot of punishment. When he was jabbing from the outside, hitting him with jabs and straight right hands. Quite honestly, man, I think he could have wound up stopping that dude just fighting on the outside with that real nice jab. And if you would have followed it up with a right hand and that left hook, the standard, man, he might have got him out of there fighting that style. But that's how I saw it, And I know, and nobody's ever accused me of being a tremendous Jarrett Hurd aficionado. You know what I mean? Experiment Hurd. Yeah, said Mad Bly said, yeah, he was just getting in some work. Yeah, that's what it looked like to me. So, I mean, I was happy that I got to see Danny Garcia and Jarrett Hurd on the same card. What gets me, though, about what people say about that fight was I saw that, that ultimate troll, man. That dude, Rick Glazier's such a troll. Complaining about the card. These are showcase fights. Terrible showcase fights. Man, are you kidding me? I just watched. How many showcase cards have they had? How many showcase cards have you seen from Top Rank and from Golden Boy and from ESPN in the last year? They have whole showcase cards. You have whole cards. You have months go by before you see a fight that's in doubt, before you see a fight that's in any way in doubt on any of those guys. But you see fights like J-Rock, the PBC will put on J-Rock and Rosario, and you'll see a big upset. You'll see an upset, but they don't ever remember. Oh man, they just gave a great fight card last week in which we got upsets. This clown want to just point out the fact that there were showcase fights. Yeah, dude. Danny Garcia has to stay busy. Danny Garcia was supposed to fight Errol Spence Jr. Jarrett Hurd is coming back from a layoff, a 250-day, almost a full year layoff, and coming off of a loss. What do you want to do? You said, just get out of here with this crap, man. It's like there's nothing they can do. Like you got to put on like they say nothing if you put on a great fight. Nothing if it's a great fight. But complaints if these are showcase fights. And Top Rank you just need to have it called. They need to change the name to Showcase Boxing. Showcase Boxing, because that's all they do is showcase fights. Did anybody complain about Vasily Lomachenko's multiple showcase fights, like all of his time at 130 pounds? No, he's the greatest fighter ever. Hey, get out of here for showcase fights. Hey, man, Victor Colon said, so did Wilder win the first Fury fight? No, it was a draw. It's a draw. I mean, you can last a draw. Dude, the outcome is on YouTube. The outcome is on BoxRec. I was on BoxRec. Anytime you want to know, let me help you guys in case you don't know this. There's a website called BoxRec.com. rec.com. You can go in there and under the search bar, you can type the name of a fighter. When you type the name of the fighter and you hit in, a list of fighters' names will come up if there's more than one guy that's named that. But since there's only one Deontay Wilder, you can type Deontay Wilder in the search bar, hit enter, and his record will be at the top. When you click that, then you click that little link, you click his name, and the screen will change. And when the screen changes, you will see a list of all his fights. And right next at the top, it's going to say this. It's going to say Deontay Wilder, Luis Ortiz, win, knockout. Right? Or it's going to say Deontay Wilder, Luis Ortiz, win. Below that, it's going to say Deontay Wilder, Dominic Brazil, win. Beneath that, that's the one you're referring to. It's going to say Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury, draw. And that's how you know what happened in the fight. And you never have to ask me. And you don't have to spend $2. You don't have to spend $2. It's easy. It's easy. It's there for you. It's free. It's free. Oh, that's my opinion, Constantine 752. My opinion was that it's a draw. I don't get to have an opinion over who wins a fight or not. I don't. I can give you my opinion before the fight, okay? But after the fight, I don't get an opinion. The judges have an opinion. That's it. And the judges, what it is a draw. Is. It's a draw. That's what it is, okay? I don't get it, man. And so many people will come with, you're so biased. You're so biased. Dude, how am I biased? I'm giving you an objective fact. It was a draw. You can ask me that to the sunshine. Does anybody else want me to know? Want me to tell you who else won fights? I don't need to. Hey, dude, BoxRec. That's the one thing it's good for. It ain't good for nothing else, but it is good for telling you who they fought and what the outcome of the fight was. It's good for that. Other than that, man, I don't know what is. It's not good for telling you who the pound for pound best is or who the top guy in a division is or any of that. And it's kind of questionable on telling you what belts they fought for because I've seen some mistakes in that. Yeah, Kennedy Leonard says still stuck on a decision that happened in 2018. Yeah, pretty much, man. Narco Champion TV said how funny they call everybody biased when they are 100% biased themselves. Man, because see, it's just a code word for you're wrong. Okay, if they're going to use it as a politely what they mean is you're wrong. I don't agree with you, but they just want to make an ad. I think we did this. Didn't we do this, students? The ad hominem attack. You're attacking the person. That's what that is. When you say you're just biased, that is just insulting somebody. That is not discussing whether or not their opinion is valid or whether you agree with whether you guys share the same opinion or not. You're just biased. That's an attack that's an insult. It has nothing to do with the subject. It's just trying to say that your opinion should not be respected because I don't agree because you should not be trusted. That's what they mean. Victor Colon said, I want to know your opinion. Everybody has one. I don't have. My opinion is that it was a draw. If you want to know how I scored the fight, I don't remember. I don't remember how I scored the fight, but I'll tell you how I saw the fight going. I saw that neither one of them did. I don't think either one of them distinguished themselves in the first 8 rounds of the fight. I think Deontay Wilder knocked down Tyson Fury in the 9th round. Then I think Tyson Fury did enough where I would have scored rounds 10 and 11 for him. And then I think Deontay Wilder after that knocked him down again. So that's my take. Oh, you can't bait me into an argument. I'm either going to take the shit or I'm going to ignore you. There's a whole lot of people in the comment section. And much love in that super chat, Victor Colon. Both times. Yeah, Broderick Hunter. He's asking me a straight question. So Wilder won. I didn't say that, man. Now look, you keep smiling. I didn't say that. I said it's a draw. I said it's a draw, man. Did I say I think that it's a draw? And what I thought about was nothing happened for 8 rounds. Tyson Fury, I would have scored. Now listen to this. This might be difficult for you. I would have scored. I would have scored. Now, does that note when I say I would have scored for, does that tell you that I scored it for them or that I didn't score it for them? So you got to listen. Words are important. Would have scored. Would have scored. Now, I know that the 10-8 rounds, how the 10-8 rounds are. There was 2 10-8 rounds for Deontay Wilder. I know that because it's in a rule. How you score the actual rule? Exactly, Nino Brown. That means I didn't. You know why I didn't? Because I am not a judge. I don't have the ability to do it. So what's going on, Outlaw Jr.? You're not going to try to slip me into saying something that I didn't say. Get out of here, dude. With that, I respect the super chats and nice attempt. But true story, I had a friend that was a politician. And I used to play that game with him, dude. I used to try to get him to answer a question. And literally there was nothing that I could do to get this dude to answer a question. He's just not going to give you an answer. And you could try to be cute. You could think about it as hard. You could rephrase it. And every time he would sit back, take a second, and then not answer your question. He would give you some word. That sounded like he answered your question, but he never answered your question. And one time I was like, damn, I can't get you, can I? He was like, no, you can't. That shit was hilarious, dude. That was hilarious, man. Hey, great. You love Muay Thai? That's what's up. Go, hey, knock it out. Muay Thai, I'm sure there's a lot of people who like Muay Thai. Whenever unconscious in a fight, you lost, period. Now, that is kind of true. But it is what it is, man. It's just, I mean, I can't make that call. Hey, Fanon, something is wrong with Victor Colon. He seems like he is hormonal behavior. I mean, you know, he just wants to win an argument. It's just one of them dudes, man. Buddha man. Is Crawford scared or is it Bob? I don't think Bob cares, and I don't think Terence Crawford has any say-so. That's what I believe. I believe that Bob don't care because Bob ain't trying. Bob don't believe that Terence Crawford and Errol Spence is going to make a lot of money. I don't believe that he thinks that. And he's just talking. He's got other things on his mind. He's got other people to build. Real Rap said, can't buy Fanon. All you're doing is frustrating yourself. Can't. Oh, yeah. Yeah, but you can try. But you can try, dog. You go ahead, throw me some more. Throw me some more $2 questions that I don't have any issue whatsoever brushing off. Hey, I ain't proud. Go ahead. Go ahead, man. He said, bro, exactly. That's how you doing, man. You're not gonna get me like that, man. You're not gonna get me like that. No. Will not happen. Y'all be killing me trying though. All right, so hey, look, man. Next subject. The Shy, what's good, man? Why is the comment coming? Yeah, that's what's good, Shy. Stone Love in the building. My first major super chatter, my man, the Shy. Appreciate you, man. Will not forget that, man. AJ Johnson said that other side of the street talk is really frustrating to hear. Hey, look, man. It is. I understand. It is frustrating to hear. I wish it wasn't the case. Terence Crawford could have signed with the PBC and you wouldn't be hearing any of it, man. Real Rap Fanon showing the art of a filibuster. No, man, filibuster is when you just talk and you want to talk until you tired just to be saying some shit. What I'm doing is you answer me a question and you're trying to, I won't try to give you a short bit of it. You're trying to direct me into an answer that you want me to give you. That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to ask me things and so that they can lead me down a path to call me biased, right? They're going to try to ask me questions like what he was trying to do. Yeah, you said I have a $2 Tuesday for trolls. Hey, man, yes, tomorrow is $2. Tomorrow is $2 Tuesday for trolls, dog. If you show up with your $2 and you ain't blocked, I will talk to you trolls all day on Tuesday. Tuesday for trolls. It's official, dog. Woo-wee. But nah, I might have to reject that because, yeah. But the warning, you got guided questions. Oh, yeah, there you go. Thank you very much. That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to move me over into that area. I don't know what you call that. Oh, yeah, absolutely, man. RIP to Kobe and his daughter, Gigi. But no doubt about it, man. I was blocked, so I can't give any more of my money. Don't. Matter of fact, don't ever give me no more money again. I don't care. Dog, let me tell you something, man. I don't care. Don't ever. Victor Cologne, put your comment in there for free. I read the shit for free. Is anybody here ever not had their, if I see your stuff over there, I'm going to read it. I read non-super chats all day, all the time, dude. You do not have to super chat me to have for there to be a likelihood that your comment will be read. It's never been like that, never will be, okay? Somebody deleted Colleen's questions and that ain't cool. No, it's not. Hey, dog. He got his answers. He got his questions answered. If you would like me to, repeat his questions, let me repeat his questions. His questions were this: who do I think won Wilder Fury? That was an attempt for him to get me to contradict myself because I talked about Manny Pacquiao and Tim Bradley and how Tim Bradley won the fight because that's what the judges said. So he asked a question about who I thought won between Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury. And I said, I think it's a draw. And I went into a long spiel about how you can go check BoxRec for that one. And then he aimed back and asked his original question. Yeah, thanks, Victor. Keep your money. Keep your money. The fuck you think this is? Dude, you're going to support the channel because you support the channel. Don't support the channel if you want to play tricks on me. Keep your money, okay? I don't care about that, man. Get out of here, man. Yeah, he said, Richard McCree said, yeah, you read mine. Dog, I read everybody's chats, dude. You not kicked off the channel. Just put your comment there. Keep your $2. Keep your $2, Holmes. I'm straight. But I wanted to help with the videos, then help with the videos. Then help. Okay? If you want to help. That's cool. But if you don't want to help, don't help. I'm fine with it either way, man. I'm fine with it either way. Somebody blocked your comments, dude, because we typically don't try to do that. In comment sections, just to give you a little etiquette, here's the thing. They saw that you were trying to play games, okay? And typically speaking, I don't like people that play games, okay? You tried to get me to you tried to set me up with a series of questions, okay? $2, $5, $10, don't matter, okay? You tried to set me up with a couple questions. I saw it coming. Everybody else saw it coming, all right? Typically, people are giving salutations in the super chat, but you don't think you're alone because there have been people that literally have given. Somebody one time paid like $20 to call me a monkey. I was like, damn, you think $20 that I'm reading that shit? Delete. I'll be over on 78 Sports TV's page and they try that because we're gonna put this. Damn, the Shy. Much love to Shy. I appreciate saying we support you, my brother. And see, that's another reason why. Come on, man. Support the chain. Much love in that super chat, the Shy. Thank you so much, sir. That's another reason why, man. Nah, dude. We have supporters over here, man. We have supporters. And anyway, it is what it is. You get the point, man. But look, man, ain't nobody block you. And don't worry about Victor. Don't worry about giving me your super chat dough. None of that. Matter of fact, the Shy just did 25 of them for you. Okay. Stone Love just did 25 for you. Okay. Like, come on, man. Buddha Man said fantasy fight Mike Tyson or Wilder. I'll take Wilder. Depends on the Mike Tyson. Tough to call. Tough to call, man, because Mike's a beast. That range for Deontay Wilder, man. The range for Deontay Wilder and the freshness of Deontay Wilder's knockouts in my mind tell me Deontay Wilder. It's really that because he got that one punch, just you gone type stuff. But early Mike wins. AJ Johnson said early Mike wins. Yeah, but that's just a little speck of time for Mike, man. What's going on, Jay Smooth? I'm chilling. Wilder over Tyson. Yeah, man, I would take Wilder. I think so. I mean, dude, style, that length. The length is a tough situation. It really, really is. But I could be wrong, man. I could be wrong. But we'll never know, homie. We'll never know. PBC ain't armed. PBC supposed to have top 5 147 pounders, so not one of them has the balls to go and take the belt from a so-called bum basher. Are you telling me? Are you asking a question? Is there a question there, Arm? Is there a question there? They do have the top 5 147-pound fighters. They do. No, they don't. Matter of fact, they don't. They've got 5 of the top 6. So number one, Arm, nobody said that the PBC have the top 5 147 pounders. Nobody say that. I don't think there's anybody out there, at least not in this comment section, that says Terence Crawford is not a top 5 welterweight dude. I don't think anybody said that shit. So you're pulling that out of your backside. Second, so not one of them has the balls to go and take the belt for the so-called bum basher. Terence Crawford said that he does. First of all, I never called him a bum basher. Somebody else used that word. But if the fucking shoe fits, put it in your closet. But Bud doesn't want to fight him. Bud is the one saying he doesn't want to fight Danny Garcia. He's the one saying he doesn't want to fight Sean Porter. He's the one that says he's the one that don't want to fight Ugas. You have Sean Porter. Sean Porter's in the media. His dad is out there saying, hey, man, we got to go ahead and make the fight, make the call. You know what I'm saying? So you just kind of, you just pulling out your behind. Victor Colon said, I can respect that, but you took it somewhere else. But I get it. Do people do troll? Yeah, Victor Colon, ain't no worries, man. Keep it rolling. And hey, man, and you might get a wrench, man. Just keep on coming by, man. The wrenches are not associated with super chats. Me reading your comments are not associated with super chats. Super chats are greatly appreciated because it does help the channel. It's a great encouragement to make the videos, to do the videos and all that stuff, and to help with because I've got something that I'm trying to plan out to get done in as far as like this boxing media, you call it media, whatever, but between the Patreon, the live streams, the videos, I'm actually starting to write boxing articles. That's my next deal, so I really do enjoy it, man. As I go into my retirement, I'm definitely trying to build something. So when you guys support it, man, I'm very, very, very appreciative of it. But it is not necessary for me to talk to you. Okay. I wouldn't do that, man. I wouldn't do that. Because the simple fact that you guys are here talking to me, man, I appreciate it. And I appreciate you, Victor Colon. I've seen you in the comment section before. I recognize your name, and I make sure when I do my best when I see your comments, I read them, man. Hey, thanks, Jay Smooth. I appreciate it. Yeah, exactly. He said, Victor Colon said, I'm here all the time. I'm just quiet. Love listening to you, brother. I wasn't trolling at all, but it is what it is. It's in the past. Yes, sir, man. Absolutely, Victor. Now, look here. Let's make sure we do this. Now, see, I don't do this a lot, man. But Victor, see, we will watch, and I'll trust you with this wrench, man, for that particular issue, for that particular thing. Okay, so I can see you in blue. Now, don't go harassing people, cutting people off, and doing crazy shit with it, or we will take the wrench back. But, hey, man, you're out here in blue, man. Great, salute to your retirement. I'm not quite there, man. I'm working towards my retirement, but hopefully it won't. Hopefully, I have everything set up for when I actually do just want to say, I don't feel like doing that anymore. I hate some wrenches sometimes. They block you. This channel tells the channel tells them to. Yeah, of course. I hate some wrenches sometimes. They block you before the channel tells them to. Nah, man. Hey, that's what's up, Victor. Look, man, no. Yeah, they do block me before the channel tells them to because it's their job. They see some shit going crazy, they block you. They kick you out. It's a partnership, man. I don't overdo that, man. I don't do it. I give people wrenches that they trust, and I've seen Victor Colon around a lot of times, man. Corey Williams said, as always, brother, I appreciate the content you put out. Respect from Orlando. Thanks, Corey. Appreciate that, man. And Nino Brown says, smack, smack, smack. Yeah, man. Dude, these cats are in here all the time, man. Gregory White is in here every day. Drink More Water is here. Nino Brown is here. Jay Cooley is here. All these guys, Lone and Prophets, all these guys are here, man. The Shy is here. The Shy got to be wrenched up. Ivy Webb is here. Mass Arm. These are a lot of people that are always here every day, man. And I want to be able to see their name too. So the blue helps me see your name too. Them green dots, love to see them green dots too. I was observing my wrench for some days. I have to empty the clip. Yeah. Exactly, man. Exactly. It's, hey, man, look, the wrenches can do what the wrenches need to do. And you would be finding it very interesting that wrenches will, if somebody's acting a fool, a wrench will jump out there and say, hey, man, such and such is bugging. You need to take their wrench. And I've taken wrenches because people in the chat said you need to take their wrenches. What's going on, Dre's Finest? Said, Fanon, my HU brother, I really appreciate you. Thank you, Dre's Finest, man. I appreciate you, man. And the appreciation is definitely reciprocal, man. Absolutely, man. Some are aggressive with wrenches. It is bound to happen. Yeah, it is, But every once in a while, somebody will come up like Hyphy asked for his wrench to be taken away. And that tells you something about Hyphy, but Hyphy don't need a wrench, really. Because Hyphy can just get you. If Hyphy's the truth, man. If you're not coming from a sucker place of thought, getting blocked shouldn't be an issue. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Hey, so here's the last thing, man. I want to rub it in your faces. You UK dudes and rubbing it in your faces, okay? Rubbing it in your faces. Eddie Hearn says, oh, Hype's here, man. He used to be sitting in the back. He sits in the background sometimes, man. Hype will be here. And I was glad that I'm glad that Hype showed. Hype actually left comments in the last couple of videos, but he's around. He's around. Toot Robinson's around. That's good because Toot Robinson usually being here a lot, man. Toot's a working man, a big time working man. So it is what it is, man. Anyway, I want to get into this. Hey, thanks, Dwayne. Dwayne Ford said, Fanon, I always enjoy your content, bro. I appreciate you, man. And I really do appreciate the people that watch the videos. Thank you guys very, very much. And if y'all ain't hear OG Boxing Talk, blood boxing, dog, what somebody could tell me the minute marker on when blood boxing, man, blood boxing put on a comedy show in OG Boxing Talk this weekend, man. That was hilarious, man. Keith Henson, Fanon, you have a good, hold on. You have a good source where one understand contract law better. Yeah, absolutely. Get a textbook on that shit. Hold on. Damn. I have a textbook that I keep on me. Damn. Hold on one second. I'll give you the name of it. It's one that I'm rereading because I went to school a long time ago. So, some minor things change, every once in a while. And it never hurts to go back. The one that I'm trying to read when I have the time is, hold on one second. Damn. But I say just go buy a law school. Go buy a contracts textbook and go from there, figure it out. You'll understand it. It'll take a lot of work because some of the stuff will be foreign to you, but geez. I think that's the best. I think the best thing to get the best understanding is to read a textbook. But God dang it, man. I want to get on this while I'm pulling this up. I do want to say, please look up this link. Man, I gotta find it, man. I ordered it, and I think I can only get it online. Damn. So I didn't actually download the book. Come back to me tomorrow with that, and I'll pull it up. God dog. But that's a good. Then also a good way to kind of understand some of it. You might want to buy one of them, But just go by. If you got a law school anywhere around you, go into their bookstore, and there should be a bunch of like not the actual book itself, but you can actually go look at they're pretty much like for dummies. You know what I mean? That break it down. It's kind of like cheat sheets for it. That's what I would say if you want to understand it. But really, your best bet if you're dealing with them is to deal with a lawyer. There's somebody that is an expert in contract law in the state that you live in. So let me get into this, man. I want to rub it in the face of the UK people. Rubbing it in your face. Eddie Hearn said that Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua is too big a fight to take place in the UK. It's too big for the UK. Now, why is that? Why would I rub that in your face? Because, Fanon, why isn't Bud fighting these dudes, Fanon? Because, man, Bob Arum don't care about making them fights. They're not going to pay that. No, they're not going to do it. And Terence Crawford has flopped on 2 pay-per-views. Without a doubt flopped on 2 pay-per-views. Okay, not this, let's give as low an estimate as we can possibly give for Deontay Wilder type of pay-per-view numbers. Not the kind where, depending on how much you don't want the fight to do well, the lower estimate you use. So Rick Glazier, 183 because he's a super troll. Eddie Hurd, 200,000 because he's not that quite level of a troll, and he can't say under 200,000. So he'll just go as low as he can in the 200,000. Then Steven Espinoza said 275 or whatever it was. Now we know who the source was that told them it did 275. And then the 300,000. It's not like that. We talking about pay-per-views that did 50,000, some that just they never even released the numbers for. They never even released the numbers for Terence Crawford's pay-per-views. And his numbers didn't do that well on ESPN when he just fought, man. You realize Terence Crawford is doing lower numbers on TV than Jermell Charlo? Lower than Jermell Charlo. How in the world do you think that this dude is somebody's going to be knocking down his door to make fights, or that Terence or that Top Rank and ESPN believes that he's a draw? They don't believe he's a draw. They believe that he is a good piece of their puzzle. They're not somebody that they push hard for. They never have pushed hard for Terence Crawford, and they never will push hard for Terence Crawford. And at the risk, yeah, absolutely, man. Definitely lost a great one in Kobe Bryant. Great basketball player. Really liked how he was. I really liked how he was handling his business after he retired too. Hey, Fanon, what I stated earlier didn't come out of your mouth. I was talking to someone in the chat just to make it clear. Okay, that's what's up, Arm. Thank you. Adrian Bronner is a bigger draw than Terence Crawford. That's not even close. Gervonta Davis is a bigger draw than Terence Crawford. Gervonta Davis. From the books. I mean, dude, Terence Crawford, it's just what it is. And that's what the PBC said. When Tim Smith said it, it's like they didn't build him right. And they didn't. He was not dude, Bob Arum never wanted, he was never on the get recruited list by Top Rank. When he turned pro, Top Rank was not like, oh, let's go sign Terence Crawford. No, it was like, hey, Bob Arum sitting at his desk. Somebody and Cameron Duncan calls him and says, hey, Mikey Garcia told me to sign somebody, so I signed him. And we think he's a good fighter. Hey, man, we want to get him on some cards. Would you sign him to a promotional deal? Okay, sure, we'll take your word. Let me send me some tape. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't no Errol Spence Jr. Hey, Errol, come get on stage with me. This is one of the greatest. Blah, blah, blah. Not that. Not the Lomachenko. Ooh, let me get Lomachenko and give him a championship fight in the second fight. None of that, dude. None of that was there for Bud, man. And that's honestly, man, could be why Bud is hesitant to do anything else, because he might feel like, hey, man, I'm in a nice place considered where I was when I turned pro. Yes, at DOG 215 said Eddie Hearn shitted on the UK. They better hope Wilder wins so they can go to Vegas and not Saudi. Look, man, I'm telling you, dude, I told y'all that. And where are y'all haters at, man? Where y'all at? Y'all listening? Ain't hold on, stop. Listen. Let me get a little closer to let me adjust it and look you in your eye. You remember when I told you that the UK was not a big money source for boxing, and that Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder and Anthony Joshua fight was never going to be in the UK, and that Eddie Hearn was only talking about it because he didn't have any interest in making the fight at all. So that's why they were talking about the UK. And do you remember when I pointed out that they never, in those contracts, they never told Deontay Wilder where the fight would be? The flat fee offer, the $12.5 million flat fee offer, did not have a location there, because Eddie Hearn never had any intention on making that fight at all at that time. But if it was made, he had no intention on it being in the UK, because you guys don't make enough money in big fights there. Now, that is, I told you that a year ago, and you wanted to make your little rhetorical, you wanted to make your little diss videos and response videos and all that crap when I told you that, and I did the math painstakingly for you. The pay-per-view numbers, the average, the pay-per-view cost, the number of ticket sales versus the cost of the ticket prices, how all the big fights were in the United States, and you bozos were saying Fanon is biased. Now, fast forward, and he said about, watch this, Tyson Fury versus Deontay Wilder, Tyson Fury versus Anthony Joshua is too big to have in the UK. Now, Tyson Fury versus Anthony Joshua is big in the UK. That is not a huge fight in the United States. They're not going to be charging United States pay-per-views for that fight, right? That fight is not as big as Deontay Wilder versus Anthony Joshua, because Deontay Wilder brings a United States crowd with him, and the same people that would be watching a Fury Wilder fight, a Fury Joshua fight. Fury Joshua is smaller than Joshua Wilder. So just so you help where I'm heading on this, if Tyson Fury versus Anthony Joshua is too big for the UK, then so is Deontay Wilder versus Anthony Joshua. And in this interview with IFL TV, in which Eddie Hearn told a bunch of lies, like it had been a long time since I had seen Eddie Hearn. I listened to Eddie Hearn for any amount of time because it just gave me such a headache listening to this dude lie. Can you speak on the blackball poster? I don't know anything about a blackball poster. Nino Brown said, isn't that the case for Porter too? Trash numbers according to Errol. Maybe that's why ESPN don't want Crawford Porter fight. ESPN, I mean, it could be, but Bob Arum said that he would make it. He's not making the call. Terence Crawford one says he doesn't want that fight. And hey, man, if Porter's fight, I don't know if Porter's numbers were trash. I'd have to go back and look. I don't know if they're trash or not. They're not Errol Spence's numbers, but I think they're about what and what. Maybe Sean Porter might be what and what for Terence Crawford. But let me ask you a question. Is Sean Porter's numbers more trash than, say, Igis Kalvinauskas'? Is his numbers more trash than David Benavidez's? Is his numbers more trash than Jeff Horn's? No. Eddie, they ain't allergic to making fighters with trash. They're not allergic to having Terence Crawford fight people with trash numbers. So I don't know. I don't know. It seems like they're more than willing to fight fighters with trash numbers. But what he said, can you speak on the black ball poster? Let me see something, man. If I can Google this, if I can Google it and get it, I'll do it quick. Black ball poster. News. Yeah, I don't see, man. I don't know what you're talking about there, man. You got to give me some I'm sorry, man, but I don't, you have to give me yeah, Sean is more expensive than them. He is. So they don't want to pay for it. The black ball. Oh. You want to give me the break? Oh, look. This is the Negro Leagues. Yeah, man, I don't mind that at all. That's the Negro Leagues. That's you've got Satchel Paige, Cool Papa Bell. You got Satchel Paige, Cool Papa Bell. You have God dog, what's my man's name? Josh Gibson. But it pretty much is like the history is a little breakdown of the Negro Leagues. And so you see that at the bottom, that's what it says, the Negro League Baseball. So it basically just goes over a lot of the a lot of the more popular baseball, black baseball players. The people aren't familiar with what the Negro Leagues are. In the United States, before there was before there was Jackie Robinson, and after they black people used to be able to play professional baseball, but then they got blackballed, I think, in the late 1800s. So from the late 1800s to the 1940s, black people were not allowed to play baseball in the major leagues before Jackie Robinson. So the best black baseball players played in what was called the Negro Leagues, and there was really big, it was national. You had like St. Louis, Kansas City, Chicago. All these people had and other ones are all around the place had baseball teams, and some of the best baseball players that there were at the time were in the Negro Leagues. It was a really big deal. The biggest names that you'll hear are, Josh Gibson and Satchel Paige. Jackie Robinson, before he actually played in the major leagues, played in the Negro Leagues as well. So there you go, man. Oh, they said. The Darty said that they put they wanted the tickets. Yeah, absolutely. So they put them in the baseball, and because the Negro Leagues were more popular. Yeah, and yeah, that's how you did. They take basically, they killed the Negro Leagues, which is a big money situation, man. And they never really liked that, man. That's my opinion. But anyway, look, man, what's going on? Hey, Getty, thank you, man, for clarifying. I didn't know what you meant. Black, I was thinking as the Negro Leagues, man. I'm sorry, I didn't know what you were talking about. I thought maybe it was like somebody got blackballed or something. Thank you very much, man, for clarifying, man. Yeah, man, it's black businesses are like that too, like Ebony Magazine and Jet and BET. I wish somebody buy me. I see how they try to rip up the LDBC. Ain't doing. Go out of their way as much as they can to try to do it, man, because they don't want the competition, man. You don't want the competition. But anyway, it is what it is. Yeah, Terence Crawford does quack on Twitter quite a bit, man. But much love to everybody, man. Hey, Victor Colon, man, shout out to you. Welcome to the Wrench Gang. Getty, much love for that super chat. And also Nino Brown. I didn't give y'all gongs. But look, man, I'm going to get out of here. Much love to everybody. Y'all have a great day. If you're a member of the Patreon, go check out my video that I did on Kobe Bryant. It's up on the Patreon. I think there's some valuable things in there. I hinted on it a little bit in this discussion, but you could check it out. Now I'm running a little bit over, but make sure. Oh, Juniper B said true Fanon. I said Eddie always says 80,000 Phil Stadium, but like never like the revenue for it. Yeah, I never mentions the revenue for it. Yeah, he's not going back to the UK with them, dude. He's gonna be over there in Saudi. I'll leave that Saudi alone, man. I don't want to get my video flagged. But much love, everybody. And with that, we out. Peace.